In the heart of a bustling metropolis, where the city's relentless energy surged like a living, breathing entity, lived a woman named Eleanor. She was an unremarkable figure in the vast sea of humanity, her presence easily overshadowed by the towering skyscrapers and the cacophony of urban life. Yet, beneath her unassuming exterior, Eleanor harbored an insatiable desire for change, a longing to transform her existence and redefine who she was. Eleanor had always been an observer of the world, a quiet witness to the lives of those around her. Her existence felt monotonous and predictable, a never-ending loop of unfulfilling routines and the constant hum of the city's machinery. The weight of her own expectations, the weight of societal norms, had confined her within a cocoon of self-doubt and stagnation. One rainy evening, as the city's neon lights reflected in the glistening pavement, Eleanor sat in her tiny apartment, her heart heavy with the burden of her unfulfilled dreams. It was in that moment of solitude and reflection that a thought, like a spark in the darkness, ignited her spirit. She realized that she held the power to change who she was, to break free from the cocoon of her old self and emerge as a new, vibrant butterfly. As Eleanor's journey of transformation began, she discovered that there were 5 powerful ways to change who you are. These methods, woven from the fabric of self-awareness, resilience, and determination, became the stepping stones on her path to personal reinvention. 1. Self-reflection, peering into the mirror of the soul. Eleanor's journey of transformation began with a simple yet profound act: self-reflection. She realized that to change who she was, she first needed to understand who she had become. She began to question her motives, her fears, her desires, and her beliefs. In the quiet hours of the night, she sat by her window, gazing at the city's restless heart. Armed with a journal, she embarked on a journey of self-discovery, chronicling her thoughts, dreams, and fears. She questioned the values she had inherited, the societal norms that had shaped her, and the insecurities that had held her captive. Through self-reflection, Eleanor unearthed the roots of her dissatisfaction and identified the aspects of herself that she longed to change. It was a process of looking inward, confronting her inner demons, and seeking the truth hidden in the recesses of her soul. Eleanor realized that self-reflection was not an easy path, for it demanded facing the uncomfortable truths about herself. But it was a crucial step in understanding who she had become and who she aspired to be. Armed with this newfound self-awareness, she felt ready to move on to the next stage of her transformation. 2. Embracing vulnerability, unmasking the true self. Eleanor's journey of change led her to the second method of transformation: embracing vulnerability. She recognized that her armor of perfection and invulnerability had hindered her growth for far too long. It was time to unmask her true self and allow the world to see her flaws and imperfections. In a small, dimly lit cafe, Eleanor met with a therapist, a compassionate woman with a comforting presence. As the rain pelted the windows, Eleanor shared her deepest fears and insecurities, the burdens she had carried in silence for so long. Through tears and trembling words, she exposed the vulnerabilities that had weighed her down. Eleanor learned that embracing vulnerability was not a sign of weakness, but a testament to her courage. It was the key to authentic connection and the foundation for genuine change. By allowing herself to be seen, she could connect with others on a deeper level and create a support system that would encourage her transformation. 3. Setting clear intentions, charting the course for change. Eleanor's quest for transformation led her to the third method: setting clear intentions. She understood that change required a roadmap, a plan to guide her through the labyrinth of her own self. In her cozy apartment, surrounded by the comforting aroma of brewing tea, Eleanor began to draft a vision for her future. She defined her goals, both short-term and long-term, and identified the steps needed to achieve them. She crafted a mission statement that embodied her deepest aspiration. With clear intentions in hand, Eleanor had a sense of direction, a purpose that would propel her forward. She understood that intention was the compass by which she could navigate the uncharted waters of personal transformation. Each day, each decision, was aligned with her intentions, bringing her closer to who she wished to become. 4. Building resilience, forging strength from adversity. Eleanor's journey of self-reinvention brought her to the fourth method, building resilience. She realized that change was not a linear path, but a series of peaks and valleys, each challenge an opportunity to grow and strengthen her resolve. As Eleanor ventured beyond her comfort zone, she encountered obstacles and setbacks. Doubt and fear whispered in her ear, tempting her to return to the safety of her old self. But she knew that resilience was her ally, a source of strength that would carry her through the toughest of times. Eleanor embraced failure not as a defeat, but as a lesson. She learned to adapt and evolve, using each setback as a stepping stone toward her ultimate goal. Resilience became her armor, a shield against self-doubt and external pressures. 5. Continuous learning, nurturing the seeds of transformation. Eleanor's journey of change culminated in the fifth method, continuous learning. She understood that transformation was not a destination, but a lifelong journey of growth and self-improvement. Eleanor devoured books, attended workshops, and sought the wisdom of mentors. She nurtured her mind and expanded her horizons, developing new skills and acquiring fresh perspectives. The pursuit of knowledge became a lifelong companion on her path of transformation. With each new piece of wisdom, Eleanor's worldview expanded, and her understanding of herself deepened. She recognized that the journey of self-reinvention was an ongoing process, a commitment to constant learning and growth. Years passed, and Eleanor's transformation was nothing short of remarkable. She had become a woman who radiated self-assuredness and authenticity, a person who inspired others with her strength and resilience. Eleanor's journey had not been without challenges, setbacks, or moments of doubt, but she had persisted, guided by the 5 methods of transformation. Through self-reflection, embracing vulnerability, setting clear intentions, building resilience, and continuous learning, she had reshaped her identity and redefined who she was. As Eleanor sat in her cozy apartment one rainy evening, a gentle smile played on her lips. She had come to realize that the power to change who you are resided within, waiting to be awakened by the touch of self-awareness, the embrace of vulnerability, the clarity of intention, the strength of resilience, and the light of continuous learning. And in the heart of the bustling metropolis, Eleanor had become a living testament to the truth that change was not only possible, but a beautiful and transformative journey, a journey that had led her to the authentic, resilient, and endlessly curious person she had always longed to be.